Hi everybody, Dick Vitale. Yes, we're up in a plane and I'm going to give you a little bit of food for thought in the world of basketball. We had the game today, Kentucky and Arkansas. Kentucky hung on to win that game. John Calipari was ejected. He was ejected with about 8 minutes left in the game, and momentum certainly has swung the way of Arkansas. But then all of a sudden, with Calipari going to the locker room, the Cats were not to be denied. They went on a 13-0 run, and it was all over. The only negative was the fact that the referees kept going to the monitor and dragging out, and really just frustrating many of the fans. I know they're really frustrated people like myself as well. But in the world of basketball today, some interesting games. DePaul gets a big win. DePaul finally gets luck to come their way, and they beat a real good Butler team. You think about certainly Seton Hall was down 13 at the half to St. John's. The Garden is roaring, but Seton Hall shows their mental tenacity. They come back and they win that game. Maryland beats Purdue in a 50s game, 57-50, and then a game that was needed. Penn State had really been struggling as of late because the conference is so good. I mean, everywhere you play, you got a chance for an out. It is so difficult. The one good thing in the Big Ten, every time you get a win, it's a quality win. So it's one of those quad wins that really can help you, quad one, quad two. Well, Penn State got a good win today, beating the Buckeyes of Ohio State, and played really well. I said then, and I'll say it again. Pat Chambers is going to get his Penn State Nittany Lions in the big dance. Some interesting basketball going on when you think the Gators. The Gators blew out Auburn. Auburn now suffers 2 losses in a row. Just shows you the wacky world of basketball. What about Baylor? Down big against Oklahoma State. Big. Comes back and wins and does a great job, Scott Drew and the Baylor. We'll see them next week. My partner Bob Wachusik, Chris Budden, and myself will be over in Gainesville, and we'll see them against the Florida Gators, who are playing a lot better right now. Also, you think about situations. Tuesday night, I'll be over at Duke for the Miami-Duke game. Last I saw with Duke, they were down about 6 or 7 against Louisville, but a lot of time left in the game. Miami played Florida State so tough. Florida State out here the last second shot to force the game to overtime today, but in overtime, Florida State prevailed. Likes the little guy, one of the best players in basketball, 6 feet and under. He knocked down 6 threes for Miami. He's certainly going to have to do that against Duke to have any chance at all against the Blue Devils. Blue Devils routed them the first time they played. We're doing the game Tuesday night, Miami at Duke with Reese Davis. Looking forward to working with Reese. So the wackiness in college basketball just keeps continuing. You don't know what to expect. In the Big Ten, domination takes place at home. Friday night, for example, Iowa beat Michigan at home. The kid Garza had another big game for Iowa, had 33. Michigan State won their game, played really well, except Winston certainly didn't play as good as he's capable of playing, but guys like Henry and Tillman are certainly stepping up big time. So Michigan State gets himself a win after getting blown out by Purdue at home. And that's just the way it is. When I say at home, they certainly got blown out at Purdue. The home team in the Big Ten has been a dominating force. So again, basketball, unbelievable. We don't know what to expect. You look at the scores, you just shake your head sometimes, saying, wow, what's going on? What's going on? All right, they got to get a TO, baby. We're on the Big Bird here, flying back home, the beautiful Sarasota, Bradenton area. Take care. Had a lot of fun. In Fayetteville. The fans really were great. They were excited. They were pumped up, and they just couldn't make shots there for one spurt. They missed like 8 out of 9 shots. Arkansas and Kentucky made some big plays at the end. Take care. Have a great night. College basketball. Love it. Take care.